dudes, it's Molly. I'm here to bring you a channeled reading. Who's this reading for? Who's this reading for? Cancer. What's up, Cancer? Hi, I'm Molly Marcella. I'm a clairaudient psychic Heyoka empath. I am channeling, so anything I say is part of the message. Cancer, I'm typing Cancer into a search of past readings. Up to the top 5 most current readings with Cancer in the title are going to come up. I'm going to read you those titles, and that's your Starseed transmission. I'm an activated Starseed. All right, you ready, Cancer? Here you go. Aries, Cancer. Death of ego. Snob fully realizing what they lost. Twin flame Starseed, the Tarot DJ. Cancer, Capricorn energy. Everyone's realized how smart the Empress is. Power couple unite, the Tarot DJ. Taurus, Cancer. She's a Heyoka empath. Here comes your big baby. Twin flames Starseed, the Tarot DJ. Cancer, the heaviness lifts. Divine masculine, feminine, twin flame starseeds, truth with the Tarot DJ. In Cancer, colonizers are done playing the blame game. Divine masculine, twin flame starseed, the Tarot DJ. All right, here's your message from the doves. Message for Cancer from the doves. Message for Cancer. Synchronicity. A divine soul counterpart relationship is blessed with amazing moments of synchronicity. I'm going to type synchronicity into a search. You may see a lot of number synchronicities at the same time. All right, I hear at the same time. Okay. So if you've never experienced synchronicities, it could be freaky and scary if you don't realize what's going on. And if you're not having an awakening and you've never experienced synchronicities and you're still not experiencing, this is what happens. So you will be just sitting with your phone turned off or whatever, and all of a sudden you feel an urge. It's like Spirit says, hey, you turn on your phone and see what time it is. You turn on your phone and you see what time it is. All of a sudden it says 11:11. Oh, that's kind of neat. Yeah. And then you walk, then later you're just living your life. You walk into the kitchen. All of a sudden you have this urge to look at the microwave and see what it says. You look at the microwave, it says 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you go later on, you're just going to the bathroom, whatever, you come out, you walk by the clock, all of a sudden your head just turns at the clock and it says 2:22. So that can be very, very freaky and scary if you don't understand what that is. And nobody truly knows what that is, but it exists and it happens, and it's so common, it's got a name for it called number synchronicities. And it's not like you're sitting there with the phone saying, oh, it's about 11:09 right now. If I kind of look back in a few minutes, I'm going to have 11:11. It's not like that at all. It's out of the blue. All of a sudden, there it is. And so just know what I see it is little miracles that are sprinkled throughout your day that Spirit invigorates you with. Spirit playing with you. So if you're feeling paranoid or scared or you hear something like that, just know, okay, somebody might have heard something. Okay, just know, somebody might come home from school. My daughter just came home from school. She just got dropped off. Just know that's totally normal if you're going through the awakening. All right, synchronicity. It goes down to SYN. Gemini, tired of imposter syndrome and jealous hoskies. Emperor stepping up. Twin flames, the Tarot DJ. All right, messages from Creativity of Life. Messages from Creativity of Life. Creativity of Life? Yeah, so when you first start having your awakening, how I explain it is you're getting pulled from the 3D. So the 3D is like the grind, where you don't have a sacred space. You don't have like maybe a relationship, whatever you call that, or you have a false illusion of a relationship with spirit. Whatever it is. Before my awakening, I thought spirituality, and I was just like this punk rock chick. I still am. I like all kinds of music, but I thought this was just a bunch of granola hippie bullshit. Like when I heard people say journey, I was like, ugh. Then I had a spiritual awakening, and the journey is the only word that is appropriate for what's happening to you. I got activated, and now I found my calling to help other people who are like healing from trauma and have no idea about any of these concepts, any of these things, but they are smart enough that they're getting activated as starseeds. They're galactic light workers, those kind of things. I'm helping them get through this very difficult process. All right? I know my wisdom guides me to the right decision. So the brutal awakening will happen very fast, and your whole reality collapses, and you're forced to see the truth of things. If you've had a lot of trauma, you will start the cleanse, and you just have to surrender to it. This is going to happen to you whether or not you accept it or not. And so I say, just remember, Cancer, you may be a galactic agent, a galactic worker. You got called upon by the universe. So what Spirit is doing first is putting you through the cleanse. And that's where you have to, I call them bog bodies. And you may have all these issues that you pushed way down in your stomach and put a lid on it and said, no fucking way. Yeah, I just keep that over there. I know it's there, but I just don't really deal with it. And then you live your life. So our bodies are all energetic vessels. So just go with this. It sounds a little woo-woo, but just go with it. And picture yourself as a Kool-Aid pitcher. You have the Kool-Aid in there, in the water, but these bog body issues are taking up too much space in the pitcher, and there's no room for sugar. It's filled all the way to the top, energetically. So what Spirit has said is, your Kool-Aid's been far too nasty for far too long. We're getting rid of those bog bodies, and you're going to have to face them. And as soon as we remove that negativity out of you, we will immediately fill it back up with the sugar. And you will feel so much better. So that's what happens. And you might get into situations where these very old vibrations will get awakened. So you might get into a situation where you have a narcissistic person that you come into interaction with, and somehow it's like a tuning fork. Vroom. It'll awaken the same vibration of the feeling you felt maybe when you were little. And so together, that experience is going to awaken that push down feeling and then get it out of you. And you have to face it. It's going to happen no matter if you want to do it or not. And that's where I say, just think of yourself as a galactic agent, kind of like a military person for the universe, and you got drafted. And the more you surrender to, you now have a new life. This has happened to you. The spiritual awakening is not just a concept, it's something that actually happens to you. And so the more you can surrender and say, all right, I accept that whatever this higher thing is, it's interacting with me. There are people that will not be able to comprehend what I'm going through. And those are the people I call the Neanderthals. We have two kinds of people here on planet Earth right now in evolution. And they will never be able to comprehend what you're going through. But there's a whole other group of people who will and can. And there's thousands of books on it. There's thousands of people who've had this happen to them. So you're never alone. It may feel like you're alone. It may feel like you're going crazy. It may feel like, what in the fuck has happened to me? Because it happens to you. And the spiritual awakening isn't pretty, fluffy clouds and feathers all around you with unicorns. No, the spiritual awakening is visceral. It's sobbing. It's birthing these issues. Things that you may have even repressed, and like all of a sudden, here it is. You got to face it. So that was such a severe trauma, and trauma is like a switch. You either are traumatized or not. It's not like a level of trauma. And your trauma switch got switched. And so now spirit has taken over. Now that you're old enough, like when you were a kid, spirit may have put a veil on you to help you just exist within that trauma. And so that veil pushed that down. Now that you're older and you've had the awakening, you're going to start thinking very deep thoughts. Your mind is expanding, and it's lifting up that veil. And that's when you realize, yeah, whatever age you are now, that's like the appropriate age to even handle that amount of trauma that your little self had. And so you might feel sorry for your little self. You might go through all sorts of emotions. But remember, in the end, you are going to feel so much better. You just have to allow this to be happening. Don't fight it. And try to find other people around you who are empaths, other people around you who know what you're going through. I mean, yeah, you're never alone. That's the message. I know my wisdom guides me to the right decision. It can feel like, what the fuck is going on if you don't know any of these concepts? So that's why in like smaller tribes and things like that, if they have identified somebody who's going through an awakening, they team them up with somebody else who's already been through the awakening to help guide them through it, because it's a very difficult process. But at the end, you will say to yourself, I was given a miracle. Like, whatever this thing is that had this happen to me, spirit, source, God, ancestors, aliens, whatever you call it, it exists and it loves you enough to heal you. And it's a miracle. And you are a recipient of it, if this resonates with you. All right, so we have the Eight of Cups and Strength. Spirit is saying, if you're a shy person, use all of your strength to go towards your wish fulfillment. Somebody may travel, they may move. So the way I explain the Eight of Cups is the Seven of Cups is having all sorts of options. The Eight of Cups is saying, yeah, no, I've made up my mind and I'm going towards my Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment, the dream. Spirit saying, gather your strength. Go for your wish fulfillment. You may have to travel. You may have to move. It will be worth it. Okay? And final message from Island Time Wellness. Final message for Cancer from Island Time Wellness. Message for Cancer. Okay. I think I saw, yeah. Mirror. Mirroring each other. Self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds, and introspection. All right. I'm going to type mirror in. Mirroring. Cupid's on a rampage with quiver full of arrows. Now everyone's in love. Twin the Tarot DJ. All signs. Here's the deal with the mirror. Divine Masculine, Twin Flame Starseeds, the Tarot DJ. All signs. Scorpio. The mirror shattered. Taurus. Mirror to their mind. Aries. Twin Flame Soulmate, Crazy Cool Mirroring. Tarot read. Camera dies at the end. All right, I hear look on the bottom. The chaser. Chaser in a codependent relationship. Fear of abandonment issues. All right, I'm going to type in chaser. It goes down to chase, C-H-A-S-E. Gemini, Taurus, Pisces. Better chase your love. Divine Masculine, Twin Flame Starseeds, the Tarot DJ. All right, it looks like somebody may be getting one last chance. Your message is, use your strength, Leo energy. Go towards your wish fulfillment. I know my wisdom guides me to the right decision. All right, there's your message, Cancer. Peace out, love you. Yeah, also, hey you. Don't forget my readings are interactive. Make sure to check the comments section for your Starseed transmissions. Love, Molly Marcella.